One of the questions that I get asked most often is, as a wife, as a mother, as somebody who has, multiple children, or even a 9 to 5 job, how did you find the time to create and work on your business? Well, I'm going to give you an exercise that I did, and I do this ever so often, and it really helps give me clarity on what my goals are and what I need to cut out of my life and what I need to do more in my life. So what I want you to do is to go get a piece of paper, and on that piece of paper, I want you to write numbers 1 through 7. And in those slots, I want you to think about what your top priorities are. And this doesn't have to be a ranking. Like, you don't have to put your number one priority as number one. I just want you to come up with 7 things in your life that are a priority for you. So for me, it was family, it was my spirituality, it was my health and fitness, it was my education at the time when I started my business. It was also self-care, and then, my financial future. Once you have that list, when people approach you and they say, hey, I need a favor, can you do X, Y, and Z? I want you to go and refer back to that list. And if it does not align with anything on that list, I want you to say no. If your friends call you and say, hey, let's go partying on Miami Beach, it's going to cost only $400 per person, we're leaving next week, and you look at that list and going on a trip that costs you $400, even if it's super cheap, if that doesn't align with those goals, I want you to decline. If you're out and you go to make a purchase and you see something that is big and bright and shiny and you feel like you just have to have it, if you refer back to that list and doesn't seem like it's an investment in any of your priorities on that list, I want you to put it back and don't purchase it. This is how I began to align the things that I do with the goals that I had. I wrote down my goals because I believe there's power in actually writing out your goals versus typing them up. But once you write those goals out, take a screenshot of that and keep it in your phone so that wherever you go, you have access to that list. And use it to evaluate the way that you're spending your time, your money, and your energy. Because all of that is currency. And if you're investing time, if you're investing energy, if you're investing your money in things that are not bringing you the return back on your goals, then you're never going to get there. And if you do get there, it's going to be very, very slow. Because the way that you are investing your time, your money, and your energy is not in alignment with the goals that you have set for yourself or the priorities that you have set for yourself. So take a second and do this for yourself. In the comments, leave what some of your priorities are. Hope this helps.